Oh, Johnny Norris, Cotty Campbell, Thibodeau's own Dan Knockan, Cotty Campbell, and Travis, and everybody that's commuting. Be careful going to and from work this morning. Lots of people leave this area, go to work. Best thing I can do is tell you, drive defensively and drive carefully. You know what? I got saluted again yesterday by another young girl. I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean saluted?
You know what I mean? You know, when you're driving, you know, when you pull a trailer, sometimes you drive slow. You got to make a wide right turn. And,
trailer,
and people don't like it, you know, and they salute you. You know? Oh yeah, a little young girl. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm like, what are you doing? I got a right to the highway too.
That's right, huh?
You know, I mean, what is the problem? Anyway, who cares? Just amazes me. Martha Neal Anthony, feline, canine coach, dog behavior workshop. Is my dog psychic or psychotic? That's tomorrow, August the 16th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. More information, call Martha Neal Anthony at 985-226-6458 or www.felinecaninecoach.com. Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office holding its millage meeting on September 5th, 2008 at 10 o'clock at the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office in the conference room at 200 Canal Boulevard. The Lafourche Parish government holding their public hearing on millages September 9th at their 5 o'clock meeting, and it'll be held at the Sandra Barrios building located at 1612 Highway 182, Suite 100 in Raceland. Girls Fast Pitch Softball League registration date ends today. So make sure girls 10 to 14, if you didn't do it, get them signed up today. Peltier Recreation Center, 8 to 4 p.m. today. The playing dates are September 15th to October 29th. On this day, August the 15th, the 228th day of the year. The fact of the day is the Yukon. The Yukon Territory is a triangle-shaped region in northwestern Canada that is 186,661 square miles, but has only 25,000 residents. It is bordered by the Northwest Territory, Alaska, British Columbia, and the Beaufort Sea. There are huge mountains of the Rocky Mountain. There are huge mountains of the Rocky Mountain system, wild forests, and much wildlife. Mount Logan, which is 19,524 feet, is the highest mountain in Canada. There is gold, silver, lead, zinc, and copper mining, fishing, and tourism, all in the Yukon area. So I think it's safe to say there's gold in them there hills in the Yukon. So that's the fact of the day. Events on this day: 1790, Reverend John Carroll became the first Catholic bishop in the United States. 1865, Sir Joseph Lister discovered the antiseptic process and hence Listerine.
Listerine, huh?
How about that?
I love Listerine.
1911, Procter & Gamble Company of Cincinnati, Ohio, introduced Crisco hydrogenated shortening. Oh, 1914, the American-built Panama Canal was inaugurated with the passage of the U.S. vessel Ancon, a cargo and passenger ship. 1944, Allied forces landed in southern France during World War II. 1945, Japan surrendered to the Allies, and this date is declared VJ Day today,
right.
August the 15th.
It is, right.
1969, from my friend Randy, the Woodstock Music and Art Fair opened in upstate New York. Over 400,000 attended. Randy Thibodeau was one of them. Births on this day: 1769, Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor of France. 1771, Sir Walter Scott, the Scottish novelist. 1879, Ethel Barrymore, often called the First Lady of American Theater. 1912, American chef and author Julia Child. That was a program yesterday saying something about she was a spy. Where the heck is that at?
How you be a spy from a chick?
Oh, man, deaths on this day: 1935, Will Rogers, an American entertainer, and 1935, Wiley Post, an American aviator. So that's some of the goings-on on this day, August the 15th, in the history of the world. We went all the way back to the 1400s this morning. Gibbens Robichaux, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Where were you VJ Day, August 15th, huh?
I was a gleam in my daddy's and mama's eye.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
I wasn't even born yet.
I was at Grand Isle.
Come on.
Yes, sir. We're getting ready to go to Mass, and I was playing 45, I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
August 15th, 1945, yeah.
I was 15 years old and getting ready. I played some music down at Grand Isle at the Coleman's Casino.
At that age?
Yeah, and no,
Okay.
the next year.
All right. Yo, you were 16, big deal.
16,
right.
big deal. Don't tell anybody. I was underage, you know. I wasn't drinking anything. But
Yeah, right.
you pay Coleman's till 2 o'clock in the morning from 10 to 2, $5. And then went to what they call a fisherman's mass at 3 o'clock.
Come on, in the morning?
Yeah, 3 o'clock mass in the morning on Sunday morning. By the time I got home, I was shot out. But I had my $5 though. We only played about 5 songs. A rep stock boy on the drum. It was exciting.
Well, when you talk about fisherman's mass, of course, you know, this area is predominantly Catholic, and grew up as an altar boy, grew up in St. Charles community as an altar boy. Had a farmer's mass, man.
5 o'clock.
You know, 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, I think during the week it was. It might have been 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't remember, because when you're an altar boy, you had to serve a week.
Yeah, right.
As your rotation came, you served the whole week from the Sunday to the following Saturday. So I think it was either 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then they had a farmer's mass on Sunday, which I think might have been. I don't remember. Might have been 5 o'clock. I don't know. Some of the.
It was 5 o'clock in Thibodeau.
I don't remember. It was either 5 or 6. I don't remember. Somebody from St. Charles listening remembers going to that mass. Give me a call, because I went, but I don't remember the time. Yeah. Used to be farmer's mass. Yeah, bright and early.
The kids' mass, school mass, and
bright and early in the morning.
10.
Get up and remember pedal my bike at the mass.
the first mass that I served, I woke up. I was so anxious to get there at 6 and 6:30. I think I told you that story. 6 and 6:30. So I woke up, man. I got dressed. I went over there with my bicycle, sat in the back steps. Here comes Mama driving up. What are you doing? It's 4:15. What are you doing over there?
Hang on a second. Good morning, you're live, KTIB.
Yeah, listen to Gibbons, man.
yeah, I snuck him in early this month because he's going to be out of town the end of the month.
He stays out of mine, but that's he's from another era. Jim.
Absolutely, no question about it. No question.
He's an ancient ruin, man.
No question about it.
Look, I need some judges for Jambalaya Cook-Off for Race for the Q, October 18th.
Put me down.
You and Gib.
Put us down.
Me?
I'm knocking both of you up. Bill Malone called me yesterday and get some judges, and I mentioned Gibbons and.
Shoot, yeah.
I did it one time. Yeah, I'll go there. I eat once in a while.
October 18th, guys. We're going to judge about 9:15.
Sounds good to me.
All right, baby.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll put it down.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too.
You too, Ryan.
Bye-bye.
Hey, look, tomorrow morning, we're doing a show with Yaki Bernard and Rocco. Yaki's famous scallopini.
Oh, man, everybody's got to listen. We're going to talk about that before we go off today.
I don't know if y'all heard, but they named the football field a Yaki Bernard Field.
Really? It needs to be. Took care of it for so long.
I did it.
We're gonna have a great show with him and Rocco tomorrow.
Oh, great. Okay.
Thank you, Johnny.
Okay.
Thank you, Johnny. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Yaki Bernard's my neighbor in the back, you know.
That's right, he sure is.
He's been cutting that grass over there. And
long time. Many moons.
Yaki Bernard
Ever since my kid's been going there, I guarantee you that. It's been a long time.
I know, that's you're right about that.
Listeners, just so you know, we had a great week of guests, and talked to Gibb during the week, and he says, I'm not going to be there on the end of the month. I said, well, you know what? I need a guest for Friday. So Gibb's on this morning, always happy to have him, full of laughter, full of fun, and full of what do you call it? Nitwit stuff and tidbit. Yeah, whatever. That's it. Where did I get nitwit?
Yeah, but I think that funniest tidbit is that little boy at the catechism class saying that Jesus had 12 opossums.
Not like the one about the vegetables, better.
Yeah. He called that what do you call it?
Judas Asparagus.
Judas Asparagus, yeah. Say a mean old fella named a bad vegetable after him, Judas Asparagus.
Oh, you know what? Only out of the mouths of kids.
You know, there's one sentence in the English language that has every one of the 26 letters in it. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. All 26 letters. Now, I want you to remember that.
I will.
I'm going to call Monday and ask you that.
I'm going to commit that to memory.
It's got that X and a Z in it, lazy, and
yeah,
fox,
you're right.
X with the fox in it, so the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Every letter of the alphabet.
And that can't be the only sentence in the world that has that.
Well, that's the only one they came up with.
Huh? I bet you there's another one.
Well, maybe.
For the next day?
I'll wait. Yeah, give me a month. Gibbons will find out. But I tell you, talking about language, that Chinese language, how they got 1.5 billion people to talk, I can't understand what they're saying. As far as writing it out, how did
it's amazing. I guess they think the same way about the English language.
Yeah,
but,
I'm sure. We have only 26 letters, you know, but most languages have letters and a number of letters. But the Chinese, they got thousands and thousands of.
The thing about it, I picked up a few choice Vietnamese words. Most of them I can't even say, but because of the connotation when I was in Vietnam. But not only is it not only does it appear to be complicated, but it's a tone language. You could say one word in one particular tone of voice, and it means one thing. You say it in another tone or another octave, and it means something else entirely. To me, it would be difficult. You know, you look at French, and you look at Spanish, and you look at Portuguese, and you look at all the, you know, you can even understand their writing because they use regular writing just in their language. So I mean, it's difficult, but it's understandable. But man, all of those.
How did they do that?
I don't know.
How did it start like that?
I don't know. I haven't. That'd be interesting to research.
I mean,
how did that get going? But I don't know. To me, it looks like a very, very difficult language.
Did you see what that Phelps fella eats for breakfast? 12,000 calories.
A day is what he eats. Yeah.
12,000 calories a day, but his breakfast.
No, I didn't.
2 dozen eggs.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh?
That boy eats it's unbelievable.
How can you eat 12,000 calories a day and not gain weight? Do you realize how hard he must work out? Hold on a second. Try again. Let's do 447-640-9. I probably kicked it off. 447-6409. Number into the dialogue room here this morning.
Yeah. But that boy, they say his arms are much longer than the average boy, you know.
Yeah.
There's your phone.
Yeah, let me see if I can do it without disconnecting anybody this time. Good morning, you're live, KTIB.
Yes, well, let's get back to Judas Asparagus. I know we're on the Olympics right now, but since you're Catholic and you spent so much time in church as an altar boy, and so did Gibbons, I know you know the answer to this question.
Okay, go.
How many people are portrayed in the painting The Last Supper?
Oh, you would think. 13, huh?
Okay, I just wanted to be sure you know, because most people
would
say 12,
yeah, no,
and then you have to include Jesus.
The big boy was there, too?
Okay, goodbye.
All right.
Thank you, Sandra. Bye. Sandra Robichaux.
Can't forget the big boy. But getting back to Mark Phelps, they're saying he may be the greatest Olympic athlete ever.
He's broken all the records that never equal.
Oh yeah, he even broke his own.
Like Tiger Woods, right?
An amazing athlete.
But and his mama's there, and his sisters, they must go crazy to see that.
Oh, yeah.
But she's been feeding him like that since he was 5, probably. But that boy is such a fine-looking boy to eat up calories, but he uses them all up, you see.
12,000.
It's supposed to show you the value of exercise.
If I ate 12,000 calories a day, I would probably live about 48 hours. And my heart and my arteries would just, and the blood would just come to a screeching halt. And let me tell you, the way I love eggs, I could probably eat a dozen eggs at a sitting, you know?
Nothing like a fried egg.
Oh, I guess not. Fried in good grease.
With some grits or some boudin. Some boudin.
You fry it in the bacon grease.
Yeah, right. That's
then you fry your bacon first, and then you fry your bacon, then you put your egg in there.
Well, I got a birthday's coming up, you know, meat.
You?
Yeah, despite me eating bacon.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Good morning, you're live, KTIB.
Good morning, Gene. You were talking about a nice little quiet community of St. Charles.
Absolutely.
It might become a metropolis now. We now have a store, a grocery.
That's right, the thriving metropolis of St. Charles, huh?
You might need to move back there.
You're right. I'm going back there. I'm telling you, before I die, I'm going to move back there.
Now, Mr. Gibbons, I said good morning.
I will.
Morning, sir. I'm right here.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Who is that?
Helen.
Oh, Helen. Oh, Helen. Oh.
The thriving metropolis of St. Charles, you know? Oh.
You know, our tidbits figured out that we eat 200 million chickens a day.
What?
In the United States. And almost 300 million eggs. What?
200 million chickens?
Sure. Well, look, if you look at the number of people in the United States and the number of Popeyes and people, things like that.
You must mean 200 million pieces.
Pieces?
Not chickens.
Why, sure, chickens.
No, how many? The population. Think about it. The population of the United States is what? 250 million people?
300 million.
300 million. So 2/3 of the population eats a chicken a day? Maybe a piece?
A piece, probably a piece of chicken.
Yeah, a piece of chicken. I'll buy that.
A piece of chicken, huh? That's amazing, huh?
Oh, man, I love
eggs. You know, the average person eats, would eat a couple of eggs. You don't eat one egg, huh?
I never ate one egg in my life at a city. That's part of my problem now, you know?
That's why you're so scrambled up, huh?
Yeah. At least 2?
No, I'm going to be 78 Sunday.
Come on, happy birthday, Gibbons.
Thank you.
78.
That's right.
Going strong.
3 months premature. Premature, not premature, not premature.
Listeners, we got Gibbens Robichaux in the house. Hey, We got dialogue advertised up so much. Thanks to everybody that helped. We got to take 2 breaks now, and I appreciate, man, we good to go till February, and everybody that chipped in, I really, really appreciate it. Hold on, pour yourself another cup of coffee. We're going to be right back here at Oldie 640 KTIB.
I have Bobby Barbera in the studio with me from Barbera's in Napoleonville. Bobby, what's going on?
It's hot, hot, hot in Napoleonville. We have deals on top of deals. We may not have the biggest selection, and we may not be a city dealership, but we have everything all the big boys have and more. Dodge Ram trucks are over $13,000 off, and this is a loaded truck. Chevrolet Avalanche, $10,000 off. Suburbans, Crew Cab, Tahoes, all at 0% for 72 months. You want more, Linda? We have it at Barbera. 16 cars we have under one roof with over 30 miles to the gallon. That's more than Toyota and Honda put together. And I bet your listeners didn't realize that.
Bobby, I didn't realize that.
Linda, all roads do lead to Barbera's for a reason. Just come see me and I'll show you why.
BarberaAutomotive.com, 1-800-256-2566.
After 39 years in business, A&G Refrigeration has clearly demonstrated an outstanding record of service expertise and customer satisfaction. As a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, we have the training to be true experts in the cooling and heating business. Come by and see us at 902 Jackson Street in Thibodaux, or call us at 446-6256. A&G Refrigeration can truly satisfy all your comfort requirements. Turn to the experts.
Detecting the undetectable. At Thibodaux Regional, we're doing just that with advanced MRI breast imaging. Our high-definition MRI technology provides faster, more comfortable, and most importantly, more accurate MRI scans. That can mean earlier detection and more effective diagnosis and treatment of breast cancer. To find out more about advanced MRI breast imaging at Thibodaux Regional, call 985-493-4333.
KTIB-AM 640, broadcasting live to Terrebonne, Lafourche, St. Mary's, St. James, and St. Charles parishes. We are your news, talk, and oldie station, AM 640.
Hey, how about that? It's Patrick Sylvester. I wonder if we can, I guess we can claim him. He lives in Thibodaux now, but he's originally from the Lutcher-Gramis area. Yeah, he and his brother Paul both live in the area. And
I heard of that.
Helen, in fact, Helen's the one turned me on to him to a CD, and Paul called and gave me a copy of the CD. But I was trying to think of who he you know what that his whole disc reminds me of, the Charlie Daniels Band.
Yeah, Charlie.
You know that type
Daniels,
of it's got that type of beat to it. Oh yeah.
That's a great morning time song. To get
absolutely, it gets you rolling, you know. And of course we'll come back second part. We've got to take 2 breaks now. Hot dog, and we'll come back second part of the break with Joyous Sounds, another local group, and Johnny Norris gave me a disc with a Mr. Monica from the Lutcher-Gramis area, and I left the doggone thing at work. I got to bring it home.
Yeah.
I was listening to it. Got some great songs on it, some great sounds, so I want to bring that. And I just decided we ain't playing nothing but, other than my girl Kate Smith, we ain't playing nothing but local music here in the morning on Dialogue by local talent here at Oldie 640.
You know, when my uncle died in the war in 1945, Mama wrote a song. Did you hear it Saturday? Johnny Perkle played.
No, I didn't hear it.
God hear my prayer.
I'll be darned.
I sang it to you one morning.
You sure did. You sure did.
And my son-in-law put it on a CD. I'm gonna bring it to you.
Bring it to me, please. We'll put it in the archives. But I'm gonna have to start putting this stuff under lock and key because every time I come in, one of my discs are missing.
Yeah, Johnny.
Between Johnny and Al Carter and who knows what, they take them home, I guess, and play them and bring them back the next day. That's all right. No, as long as I got them back, I don't care. I believe in sharing. But anyway, 447-6409. Listeners, got Gibbs Robichaux in the house. It's Laid Back Friday. We ain't doing much of nothing today. We have great guests this week, and you know, when you talk about local stuff, let me tell you, I got to talk about Barbera Brothers in Napoleonville.
Yeah, right.
You know, been with us. A&G just came on board. Let me tell you, A&G does my work.
That's right. Mine too.
In 3 or 4 years, when I remodeled, they came in, gutted my whole house as far as ductwork and everything, and started over, put one of these brand new units in. And I tell you, between Gerald and Miss Andre and Stephen and what's the other brother, Tim, I think it is.
Right,
just great people to do business with, and of course they continue to do my maintenance and my service. In fact, I want to talk to him. I think they do a summer light and a winter service.
Check that filter.
Yeah. You know, of course, Harry Shields was on here with Energy talking about all that stuff, and A&G has a service. They'll come out in the spring and service, and I think they do the same thing in the fall. I need to call them because I missed the spring one.
Yeah.
But I do want to get it set up for the winter, make sure your heater's working properly and all that. Give them a holler. And, of course, Thibodaux Regional was on yesterday with Anne Marie who is a speech pathologist there. I mean, she is impeccable.
I know, absolutely.
When it comes to talking, it makes me feel like an idiot, you know. But of course, that's what she does for a living.
She
but
does that for a living.
you know, all local advertisers, all local people. Just thanks a million for everybody coming on board and getting this thing going and keeping a good thing going. You know, and that's what it's all about here at Oldie 640 KTIB.
Gene, on TV last night, you were on the road, but they had an NFL game, Philadelphia and Carolina.
Really?
And about 10 minutes into the game, lightning storm.
Ow!
They shut it down for almost an hour. They shut the game down for almost an hour. They didn't know what to do. I went to bed at 10:30. It was still the third quarter.
Shoot, that's what time I got in last night.
They not only came back to play again, but they gave them 15 minutes to warm up again. It was these guys.
Well, yeah, just like starting over, you know.
All over again. It was 10-0 Carolina when I went to sleep. I don't know how it ended anyway.
Oh, man, I was late. In fact, we had Hokey and Bobby Hebert and Dick Bellabia last night, yesterday afternoon, rather, doing a remote for Sunshine. I tell you what, them guys are a trip. We had the best time with them. Yeah, we had a bunch of guys
when
from
you hear
John
that
Deere.
Bobby talk, you know who you're talking to.
Oh, yeah. Well, and of course, I put on mine. He said, there's no doubt about where you from. I said, yeah, you're right.
Gene, last night, when they didn't know what to do, they went back to the station. What's that? I Know More Than a Fifth Grader or something. That's the name of the show.
Oh yeah, with the comedian that does that. What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
Jeff. Is it Foxworthy? What's his name?
Foxworthy.
Yeah, Foxworthy. That's the one that does
Jeff Foxworthy.
That is an awesome show.
They asked this man, what is the largest animal in the world? And the little 12-year-old girl, she wrote it out, you know. And he started thinking, saying, I guess it's an elephant. And wasn't it? All the other, but
the whale.
Blue whale.
Yeah, the whale. I would have said the whale.
This. The tongue of the blue whale is as big as an elephant.
You're kidding.
That's what he.
Can you imagine the size? Have you ever seen a whale?
Yeah, well, sure, I've seen about.
Have you?
I haven't seen.
Were they big whales?
But no, I haven't.
I've seen a couple of them in aquariums, but I've never seen a whale.
I don't know if they can put it in an aquarium. No, blue whale. Blue whale.
Blue whale.
Specifically.
Is that the one that swallowed Jonah?
I don't know. It wasn't Judas, huh? The asparagus.
Judas asparagus? That's cute. I'm going to try to remember. That sounds like something one of my grandkids would say. Judas asparagus.
We're talking about eggs. I got a thing here about 1908, which is 100 years ago. Eggs were 14 cents a dozen.
Woohoo!
Almost a little over a penny a piece. Coffee, 15 cents a pound. Most women only wash their hair once a month.
What?
And they use borax and egg yolks for shampoo. Why don't you hear that? The average worker made between $200 and $400 a year.
My goodness. In 1914?
No, 1908.
1908.
100 years ago. And here's a real tidbit. In 1898, Niagara Falls froze solid. It stopped.
All of that water. Boy, it had to be cold to do that.
In 1898, Thibodeau, Bayou Lafourche froze solid. My mother-in-law walked across the bayou.
You're kidding.
Absolutely. I tell you, the time has changed because we haven't seen any weather like that in years.
Well, they talk about global warming, and I don't know how much of that I believe.
I don't know.
You know, I'm sure that there may be.
It's a huge
I think it's a cyclic change. You know, I don't think it's got anything to do.
Why is that?
Cyclic. How you buy the fancy word? Cyclic. Yeah, cyclic.
Cyclic.
It means it's.
I gotta look that up.
That's a word. I'm telling you. I think anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna call Anne Marie. She's gonna know.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, absolutely.
I think climate, and as you got to realize, and we were talking about what geologists, they talk in terms of millions of years, like we talk days and nights.
Right, sure.
So I think as the Earth ages, it gets older, that it's warming up.
That's right.
It's going to warm up. It can't stay like this forever. So I think a lot of it is maybe cyclic times that go there. There's like the Dust Bowl era, when it didn't rain for...
And the big ice things that came through.
Yeah, the glaciers and ice. I don't know, man. And listen, I'm not trying to...
You ain't going to worry about that, huh, Gene?
No, I don't believe it. The 20, 30 more years I got, I'm not going to worry about it.
One explosion of one volcano puts enough stuff in the atmosphere that human beings could never put that...
Right.
They're blaming the automobiles, blaming the Americans. Because we have too many
naturally, you better go to China now. They're the ones using all the oil. The Asian countries are the ones keeping the price of oil where it is. We have to get our oil. Let me tell you, I gassed up yesterday diesel in Laplace, $4.19 a gallon. That's the cheapest it's been in months.
I know.
So, I never thought I'd see today when I'd be proud to gas up at $4.19 a gallon. But oil went down 2 days this week. Wednesday it went up, and then yesterday it went back down to $1.13, went back down $1.
That's great.
So hopefully, boy, wouldn't it be nice to have $70, $80 a barrel oil again?
Oh.
You know?
We took that for granted. We remember that.
We were talking the other day. My kids, they laugh at me all the time. But I remember when I was a teenager, 14, 15, 16 years old. Me and Rabbit Landry and Peachy Godet and Lloyd Bourgeois and all the St. Charles gang, we used to go skiing on Sundays. We would take Peachy's boat for $2. We'd put 6 gallons of gas and a quarter of that oil that's got to go in the gas. For $2. Can you? And that was back in the 60s. $2, 6 gallons of fuel and a quart of oil, that outboard motor oil.
Yeah, That's amazing.
Oh, man.
I can remember when it was 17 cents a gallon, gasoline.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but I remember 2 bits a gallon.
Auto home, you know. Of course, I'm so much older than you. According to Johnny, I was born in the 19th century.
Well, Johnny calls you ancient. You know,
I'm ancient ruined. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, and look at just in our lifetime. Look at how prices have changed and escalated.
Everything.
Look at how salaries have changed and escalated. Look at how our way of life has changed. You know, just in
a little bit too
in a half a century, in 50 years.
Well,
you know?
I think television has a lot to do with that, and internet.
No,
internet,
computers
course, you know.
and internet and
but the
whatever.
cell phone.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Cell phone's crazy. You know, when I see what those kids are doing with, even some of the guys and gals I work with, they're texting. I got enough trouble.
I don't know how to do that.
I got enough trouble just answering it. Hang on. Good morning, you're live, KTIB.
Hey, Gene.
What?
From when I talked to Johnny, he remembered when Gibbons used to dig for the oil by shovel.
You got it, partner.
Huh?
What's going on, Mo?
Oh, man, just sitting underneath the carport with a cup of coffee in my hand and listening to your show like I do every morning.
Oh, thank you, man. You ain't been back to the shed yet? You headed that way?
Yeah, about 9:30.
Hey, Mo, what you put in your coffee, Mo? Anything besides sugar and cream?
Well, I don't put too much sugar in there 'cause I use that sugar for the other thing.
Yeah, how sweet it is, huh?
They kind of know when everything going on, Gib and Gene, 'cause when I go to the store, I usually buy a 20 to 25-pound bag of sugar.
They know what's happening.
Then with the sugar in the back of my truck, I go to the co-op and get a 50-pound bag of cracked corn. They say, well, Mo's getting ready.
Mo's getting ready.
And you ain't going to put that on the hunting lease either.
We're going to come out there one day and do a remote from your place over there.
Well, on the 25th of this month, it'll be a good time.
25th?
Yeah, that's when I'm going to start the store back off.
Oh, okay, all right.
So, but I'm going to give you a call 2 days before.
Yeah, let us know. What's going on up the bayou, Mo?
Man, everything. We went fishing, me and the wife, yesterday. The fish are biting real good. We caught a bunch of sockeye and big chickapins.
Wow.
They hitting pretty good. And we've been going for every time she's off there. And we've been catching some. We caught 60-something one time, 30-something another time. The fish are really running good in the spillway right now. The water, falling a little bit and all. So we've been doing a lot of fishing and all. And we're just having fun, just
enjoying life.
Well, yeah, after you get 51 years old like me, Yeah, right.
Hey, Mo, how big is a big sockeye? How big is a sockeye?
Oh, I guess
How big's your hand?
Bigger than your hand.
Yeah, take your 2 hands and put them together.
Oh, yeah, 2 hands and put them together. I'd guess if you catch them about a foot long, you're doing all right there.
What, you fry that?
Well, I fillet all mine.
Fillet, huh?
Oh, yeah, that fillet sockeye. That like Dr. John says, he loves his filet sockeye,
You're not better than sockeye, buddy boy.
Oh, I tell you, that's all. And they're fun to catch. They're hard to catch because they got a little bit of lips on them. You tear their lips off when you jerk too hard,
How you spell that, sockeye?
F-I-S-H.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good comeback, Mo.
Look, let me let y'all go. Y'all sounding good over here, though.
Thank you, buddy.
Keep digging for that oil now, Gil.
We're going to do it.
They got new procedures these days.
I don't believe there's coffee in your cup.
All right, Dad.
Thank you, buddy.
Y'all take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
He's a great...
F-I-S-H?
Mo is great.
Let me see. S-A-C-A-L-A-I-T. Is that it?
Yeah, L-A-I-T.
I
don't know if L-A-I-T...
I like Mo's better. Fish, F-I-S-H, huh?
French, huh?
I don't know. You could lie to me and tell me. I mean, I don't care.
I'm going to research it for you.
F-I-S-H, that's great.
Back in 1908, 95% of the births took place at home.
Yeah.
I was born at home. Were you born? You probably born in a hospital, huh?
I don't know. Well, I was born on Layton Plantation. I knew that. That was a long, long time ago.
You know what the 5 leading causes of death were 100 years ago?
I meant
pneumonia, tuberculosis, diarrhea, heart disease, and stroke. And you got all of those.
But I'm still here. Just goes to show you what modern medicine can do for you. I'm living proof, man. That stuff don't kill you.
And there were only 30 people in Las Vegas.
Wow, yeah, Las Vegas was a late blooming town. It came about,
a man putting a town out in the middle of the desert?
Middle of nowhere. Look at it
They're
today.
eating up the Colorado River. There ain't gonna be no water left. Boy, I tell you, Las Vegas, with the building they're doing over there.
And you got to understand, there's probably billions and billions of dollars in buildings, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
And they were all built by the losers.
That's right, exactly.
That's what, every time I walk into a casino, I look at the building, and I said, you know, you better get out of here because you're fixing to contribute to the cause because they were all built by the losers.
By the losers.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly. The winners didn't pay for that. The losers did.
Every day, 69,000 slot machines. Imagine every day what they take in over there.
Probably in the billions. I don't know.
You been there, Gene?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We saw, Joy and I sat in the front row. Sammy Davis Jr.
Come on.
At Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, no, I go to the casino now and then, but when I go, here's what I do.
Nickel machine.
No, I'll put a nickel, quarter, dollar. I mean, I'll step up there, but the first time I win and I'm ahead, money's in my pocket and I'm done.
That's the secret.
I'm done.
I'll
you get no more of my money.
If you don't leave when you win, you're going to put it all back.
Oh, and everybody say, oh, you playing with their money. Oh, no. That's my money. I just won that money. I'm going home.
Eugene,
that's the only way I can do it. I work too hard for my money, man. I can do a lot of other things other than throw it away in a one-armed bandit or whatever. But it all depends what you like, you know? It all depends what you like for recreation.
Absolutely.
It all depends what you like. Hey, listeners, we got to take a short break. We're going to be right back here at Oldie 640 KTIB. Pull yourself now. This could be a two-cup show from now on. Let me see if I can get the... I got to go back and get the right stuff here. Here we go.
You just won't go.
Oh, it's missing.
The pink ones are not cut.
Uh-oh. Okay, no problem, Linda. Thank you.
I have Bobby Barbera in the studio with me from Barbera in Napoleonville. Bobby, what's going on?
It's hot, hot, hot in the Napoleonville. We have deals on top of deals. We may not have the biggest selection, and we may not be a city dealership, but we have everything all the big boys have and more. Dodge Ram trucks are over $13,000 off, and this is a loaded truck. Chevrolet Avalanche, $10,000 off. Suburbans, crew cab, Tahoes, all at 0% for 72 months. You want more, Linda? We have it at Barbera. 16 cars we have under one roof with over 30 miles to the gallon. That's more than Toyota and Honda put together. And I bet your listeners didn't realize that.
Bobby, I didn't realize that.
Linda, all roads do lead to Barbera's for a reason. Just come see me and I'll show you why.
BarberaAutomotive.com, 1-800-256-2566.
After 39 years in business, A&G Refrigeration has clearly demonstrated an outstanding record of service expertise and customer satisfaction. As a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, we have the training to be true experts in the cooling and heating business. Come by and see us at 902 Jackson Street in Thibodaux, or call us at 446-6256. A&G Refrigeration can truly satisfy all your comfort requirements. Turn to the experts.
Detecting the undetectable. At Thibodaux Regional, we're doing just that with advanced MRI breast imaging. Our high-definition MRI technology provides faster, more comfortable, and most importantly, more accurate MRI scans. That can mean earlier detection and more effective diagnosis and treatment of breast cancer. To find out more about advanced MRI breast imaging at Thibodaux Regional, call 985-493-4333.
KTIB-AM 640, broadcasting live to Terrebonne, Lafourche, St. Mary's, St. James, and St. Charles parishes. We are your news, talk, and oldie station, AM 640.
I want to change some things. I want the moms where I live to have child care they can trust.
I want to make sure my little brother and his friends have a safe place to play.
I want to help more kids graduate from high school. Help more hardworking families learn how to budget and save.
I want more of my neighbors to have access to health care.
Want to make a difference? Help create opportunities for everyone in your community.
I want to change what I see around here.
United Way is creating real, lasting change where you live by focusing on the building blocks of a better life: education, income, and health.
I mean, I just want to see more smiles on my sidewalks.
Reach out a hand to one and influence the condition of all. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. For more, visit United Way at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Friday, huh? Believe. How nice is that? By Joyous Sounds. Man, I tell you what, these local guys and gals can turn out some good music.
I played the piano for their Christmas concert.
Did you?
Yeah. There's a little girl in there called Betsy Osimo, and guess what? She's engaged to my grandson.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm going to pay for that wedding in June of next year.
All right. 447-6409. Listeners, if you want to join in the conversation, just me and Gib this morning. We just cracked back, laid back. Gib got us a fresh cup of coffee. We just rocking and rolling here this morning on Oldies. Just kind of laying back.
One little biblical thing, that children are brilliant children. God split Adam and made Eve. Adam and Eve were naked, but they weren't embarrassed because mirrors hadn't been invented yet.
How true that is.
That was a nice reflection on them. But,
oh, man. Linda just gave me something. LA 20-304 crash roadblock. Stay away. LA 20 and 304, so if you're headed to the Bay Area, just kind of, if you don't have to go there, stay away because apparently there's an accident. Hope it clears up before I got to pass there. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me get this call. Good morning. You're live, KTIB.
Mr. Richard, that guy sitting there with you.
Gibbons?
He and I almost have something in common.
What's that?
He plays music with no thought process. It just happens from his heart. And I sing with no brain.
That, you know, if you look at it, there's a lot of other things you do without a brain, but I'm not going to even go there. But, yeah, you know, you're about right with that.
Well, he plays from the heart, man, and you can tell he just loves what he's doing, and that makes it good.
No question about it. No question about it.
Absolutely. Someday I'm going to get to sing it.
Yeah.
He's going to play for me someday.
Anytime you're ready, partner.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you later,
All right,
Dean.
buddy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's great.
Yeah, my buddy Hank Boudreaux. Part of Joyous Sounds, matter of fact.
Yeah,
but
right, that's right.
You play like by ear? Is that
Both,
Both? My father-in-law was like that.
Chords is my big thing. The bass clef, everybody knows bass clef, young musicians, but his chords is my thing. When he started putting chords...
How did we go from playing chords to music?
Well, the left hand, it was a bass clef, they call it.
Oh, you mean C-H-O-R-D?
C-H-O-R-D.
Oh, I thought you said when you played chords. I'm like, what's he talking about? I thought you were having a senior moment there for a minute. C-H-O-R-D. All right, I got you. All right, now we're on the same page. Now we're on the same page.
You're not pronouncing H, that's chards.
You threw me there, Gil.
When they started putting guitar cymbals on the music, we could pick that up. Piano players could pick that up and forget about the bass clef. When you know how to play chords with your left hand, C-H-O-R-D.
C-H-O-R, okay, all right.
That's what it is.
Believe me, Gib, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you're a drummer, though.
Yeah.
I know you love the clarinet.
Yeah, right. I hated that instrument. I mean, talk to Miss Mary Ann Hoffman about that one day, because she's the one that did that, I believe. I don't remember way back when. Yeah, I don't like.
You ought to hear her play the piano, boy.
Listen, lots and lots of.
Lindy on the drums and Ted on the drums.
Lots of good musicians.
You know, a drummer is like a catcher in baseball. Every beat of every song.
Yeah, he got to be on every time.
To me, a catcher in baseball ought to get twice what everybody else gets.
You're exactly right.
He not only calls the pitch, he handles every one,
right.
and he gets creamed at the
That's right.
whole plate.
That's why catchers don't play too long in the league.
They
I mean,
squat
they get
down. They got down.
You can imagine.
300 times a game, you know. Gee.
Unbelievable. I bet you in their later years, if you look at catchers, they're all crippled up with arthritis and everything else. I mean, it's got to take its toll.
Barry Bonds has got paid that kind of money for hitting 40 home runs and catching 3 balls a game or something. The right fielder doesn't do anything, you know.
You're right.
Most of the time.
They play a long time in the league.
They ought to get twice. The pitchers are great too, but they play
every fourth game,
you know?
right? They're every fourth day,
right,
in the rotation. But hey, it's the game, and we pay to go see them, and that's why the salaries are like they are.
Baseball's all right, but nothing exciting like football, though.
No, I like baseball. Baseball is
we got Saints tomorrow night.
Yeah, they play in. Who they play?
On a New Orleans station, or on television?
I don't know. They playing in Texans.
Yeah,
who they play?
Houston.
Houston,
Texas.
I hope for the Saints.
One of our big boys got hurt yesterday, Thomas.
Hollis Thomas is going to be out for 2 months. So we
Bush is not going to play. He's got McAllister's going to play, but I'm so scared to see him play. If he gets wiped out again, I don't know what we're going to do.
He got to get hit. You know, he's got to get in the game and get hit in order to find out.
What's that guy's name? He was beautiful, man. We have some running backs there and receivers.
They should be improved, but I'm going to withhold my stuff on the Saints because I'll tell you why. I think they got enough firepower on offense that if they do lose McAllister, I think they'll be okay for the year. I think we can win with the offense that they have.
I think so.
Defense is what wins championships. I don't care how you slice it.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be to see how and if their defense comes around. If that comes around, I think we'll go deep into playoffs. If it doesn't, it's going to be another 8-8 season.
If you can bother that quarterback, you got to bother that quarterback.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You can't get to him, you could blow it up.
We'll see. It's early, and we'll see what happens. Of course, high school football fixing to crank up in another week or two. LSU, the Tigers, Tulane, Nichols. Don't let the LSU quarterback controversy scare you. They're going to be better than anybody thought, and I look for them to be 1, 2, 3 at the end of the year. Yeah, great coach, great motivator, and
I wonder. I'm anxious to see Jackson State parallel stays with them and start.
I think he will. It could be a new beginning for him, and I wish him well.
I wish him well.
In fact, I want to get Jay Thomas on here next week from Nichols. We do him once a year right before the season starts, so I want to get him on, and let's talk about the Colonels this year, because I don't care how you slice it. For the dollar, you cannot beat going to John L. Guidry Stadium and watching a Nichols game. For the money.
That's right.
Where else can you go? Drive 2 or 3 minutes, drive right up to the stadium, take your kids, watch the game, get back in your car and go home. That's right. Can't beat it. So looking forward to the Colonels having another good season. They did well last year. He got a ton of quarterbacks in this year.
All names that we know.
Sure, it's all local, Ben. It's local. We got a university right here in our backyard. We can take advantage of it and use it. Anyway, Gib, thanks for being with us this morning, man.
Okay, man.
You the man.
You take.
Where are you going to be at the end of the week? You going to Grand Island?
Yeah.
Why don't you just move there? It's Labor Day.
I'm going to call you from over there.
All right.
I'll be sitting on the porch with my coffee listening to you and see what time you came in last night. 10:30.
10:30.
What'd y'all serve at that thing? Y'all had some good stuff?
Yeah, we had Randy. I think Randy, one of the guys, did some cooking and catering, and we had some little sandwiches and some. Yeah, it was good. I mean, we had a good time, and listeners, if you're going to be in that area, this weekend, I mean, it's a great store. It's worth just going to see the store, and if you're going to be north of the lake, go down Highway 25, right past.
Bring the sunshine of your life.
Right when 190 meets 25, go up 25 toward Folsom, about a mile. It's on your level. You can't miss it. But I mean, it's just worth going to see. It's an amazing place.
You don't have any pictures yet, huh?
That's probably I can get you some. I'll do some on the internet because we took a bunch last night. But it's just an amazing store. It's the only one like it in the state of Louisiana.
Well, Tidbits is coming out on the Thursday before. What day would that be? 21st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, 28th. 28th.
The 4th Thursday? So it comes out the 28th. 28th of this month.
They're going to have the oldest house in Thibodeau, probably Miss Emma Toops' house. And then the Duplantis Design Group downtown. Have you ever been to that place? The Duplantis
It's awesome, isn't it? Isn't that something?
Man.
They got like 80-some-odd employees.
I know, and the barges and everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. And we'll get into that. We'll talk about some of the amazing businesses in and around the city because there are many of them. Listeners, thanks for listening this morning because you know what? Without you, we don't have a program, and boy, how well we know that. So we appreciate all that you do for us, and believe me, sometimes here on the Oldie 640 KTIB, especially Dialogue, I need all the doggone help I can get. So thanks for listening to all my new sponsors. Thanks for being with us and sticking with us, and hopefully we'll do some good for you and everybody else. But have a great weekend. Johnny Jam tomorrow's going to have Yaki Bernard, and Rocco's going to be on. They'll be talking, I'm sure they'll be talking food as well as music, so that'll be here tomorrow. Al Carter Live, 4 to 5 in the afternoon. Hey, if you ain't listening to Al Carter, you ain't listening.
You're right.
Al Carter, 4 to 5 in the afternoon. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. But before we go, Charter Telephone, your money goes much farther when you sign up for Charter Telephone. You can save up to $60 on your phone, and you'll receive unlimited local and long-distance calling for no additional cost. 1-888-GET-CHARTER. Let me tell you some of the stuff you get. And I want you to compare it with, I want you to compare it with the other local phone companies, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Charter Telephone gives you unlimited local and long-distance calling, 10 popular calling features, such as call waiting, caller ID, all included in the package. You save about 25% on your existing phone bill. And if you're the worldwide guy and you need guy or gal and you need worldwide calling, worldwide 250 plan saves you on calls to over 200 worldwide destinations. They give you 250 minutes a month, no high international calling rates, cost less than pay per minute calling, and you can call countries like China, Mexico, India, Japan. Heck, we talk to India all the time, don't we? Charter comes with a 30-day risk-free trial. Keep your current number if you want, or you can choose a new one if you prefer. It works with your existing phones and jacks. I'll vouch for that. No fees to switch and no long-term contracts required. They just come in, put one little box. You don't even see it. They tuck it under somewhere where you can hide it, and it's all done. Reliable, helpful assistance available 24/7, and so many features such as call waiting, caller ID, anonymous call rejection, call forwarding, call screening, speed dial 8, custom ring select, and I could go on and on and on. You know what you do? Find out for yourself. 1-888-GET-CHARTER. I did. Hey, have a great weekend. Do something nice for somebody. God bless you this weekend. God bless you every weekend, and we'll see you Monday morning here at Oldie 640 KTIB.